Good afternoon. We are back and ready to start our midweek prayer and meditation time. I'm Reverend Ronnie Kenny. I'm the Assistant Minister at Unity Orlando, and we are really glad that you joined with us again today. We feel each other's presence and connect in a different way than we normally do. Just have a midweek reprieve from all of the maybe nothingness that we've been doing, or something now that things are starting up again. At any rate, we're glad to be with you, and we're glad you joined us. We're going to start off, as we always do, with Susan reading. Today she's going to read a story to us, and then I'll come back and lead us in a meditation. So let us begin. Thank you.
Good afternoon. So this is according to an old Hindu legend. There was once a time when all human beings were gods, but they so abused their divinity that Brahma, the chief god, decided to take it away from them and hide it where it could never be found. Where to hide their divinity was the question. So Brahma called a council of the gods to help him decide. "Let's bury it deep in the earth," said the gods. But Brahma answered, "No, that will not do, because humans will dig into the earth and find it." Then the gods said, "Let's sink it into the deepest ocean." But Brahma said, "No, not there, for they will learn to dive into the ocean and will find it." Then the gods said, "Let's take it to the top of the highest mountain and hide it there." But once again Brahma replied, "No, that will not do either, because they will eventually climb every mountain and once again take up their divinity." Then the gods gave up and said, "We do not know where to hide it, because it seems that there is no place on earth or in the sea that human beings will not eventually reach." Brahma thought for a long time, and then he said, "Here is what we will do. We will hide their divinity deep in the center of their own being, for humans will never think to look for it there." All the gods agreed, and this was the perfect hiding place, and the deed was done. And since that time, humans have been going up and down the earth, digging, diving, climbing, and exploring, searching for something that already is within themselves. So that's something to think about.
Yes, it certainly is, Susan, and we're going to explore that today. So let us, if you will, gently close your eyes, and I want us to recognize that we are separate in physical distance, but we know that in oneness, we are together. We are one. God is right here, right now, present within us. And so let us breathe into this time and this space. And as we do, we're settling our emotions and our mind and our very being. And we are leaning into you, oh God. Leaning into you. And we open our hearts fully so that God can express His love through us and as us and being us and radiate through us exclusively. I am a radiating center of you, God. I am a radiating center of you, God. And so we breathe into that. And we look inside and we feel that love. And if you can't actually feel it yet, imagine this beautiful love within us. And we are open to God expressing through us this love that has no end, has no limits, sees beyond appearances, looks beyond our differences, and knows that there is no change, there's no difference between us. This love forgives, this love heals. This love unites. And so we allow that radiating love within us to express, I am a radiating center of God's love. I am a radiating center of God's love. And so we breathe into this time, and we breathe into this space of knowing. And we, in our mind's eye, we bring up our family and our friends, our Unity family, our church family and friends, our acquaintances. Bring them up into your mind, co-workers and neighbors, people that you know. And as you do, we radiate this love to each and every one of them. We radiate that love that is God within us. We radiate your love, oh God, to each of us, to all of our friends and our family. And they feel it and they know it. This love that is ever present, this vibration of unconditional love. And so we expand out from those people that we know to every being on our planet. We expand this love out for every person, every race or color or creed or religion. And we radiate this love to every being, every light being on earth, on our planet. And we feel that love circulating and moving in and through us and through them, expressing uniquely as who we are, but expressing the love of you, oh God, our God, that lives within us. That divinity that was hidden and now is revealed, we know. So this love circulates around the globe, now encircling our earth, the very earth that we live on, covering it, encircling it, lifting it up, uplifting each person, each plant, each flower, each blade of grass, every living creature, insect, plant, vegetation. The air is thick with your love, oh God. We radiate it, this love that flows through us constantly as we are aware, as we are willing to let this love radiate out from us. And so we're sending it out to heal our planet, to uplift each person, to heal relationships. And it even affects the machinery, the buildings, the very bricks, the rocks. The whole world cries out in love with our God. So we feel that love encircling everyone. And then, of course, it comes right back to us and through us, never depleting us, always uplifting us, balancing us, uniting us, centering us, letting us know that we are not alone, that we are filled with your presence, oh God. You meet our needs. You are with us when we call. You are with us when we don't call. Your presence is our gift from you as you expressing through us. And so we allow this presence to resonate within our being. And as it comes back to us and spreads again through our body, rushing through every organ and tissue and muscle and cell, revitalizing, rejuvenating us, lifting us up. Anytime we call, anytime we care to, we can activate this radiating love of God to others. When we can't reach out and touch people, especially now, we haven't been able to touch, we radiate this love to them. We know that our heart and their heart, we're connected, each and every one of us, even those we don't know. We pass strangers on the street and sometimes our eyes meet and it's like we know them, but we don't. Well, we really do. We recognize the oneness that is in each and every one of us. And so we allow this energy to continue to flow. Oh, don't forget our pets. Our pets, our animals, our dogs and cats and birds, and the farms, all the farmers as they are growing their produce. We are infusing it with this radiating light of God's love. We are sending this love out to all who need it, to all who are receptive, to all who are willing to accept it. They may not even know what it is or where it comes from. To the farmers and the workers, and especially we will energize our service people, the police, the firemen, the plumbers that come to our house, the workers, the air conditioners, the doctors and nurses and techs in the hospital and nursing homes, those who help feed us, those at the grocery stores. We help to generate their energy. We lift them up. We send them love, the love of God. That is no greater love than that. And they are our brothers and our sisters, whether we know them or not. So as we acknowledge this presence within us again, we say, thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. We are all so grateful for your presence within us and the rejuvenation that this can cause in us as we use this power within us. We don't have to wait for a catastrophe. We use it first instead of last. Send this out like a prayer, this radiating love, this love of God, this love as God. And so we say thank you. Thank you, God. We are so grateful. And so it is. Amen. So again, we thank you for being here with us today. We are very glad to be able to connect with you midweek. Just a few reminders. Sunday is Reverend Bob's talk at 9:15, and I don't even remember what his talk title is right now, but you'll find out on Facebook later this week. It's going to be great as always. The reminder that we are hoping that we might be able to have people in church in 2 weeks on Memorial Day weekend. We'll keep you posted on that. We're working on that right now. We had a couple of snafus this week at church, but we figured it out before the end of the day. So keep tuning in. We are grateful for your support financially to our church to keep it going through all of this time. We need you. We are grateful to you. Just as a reminder, on our homepage, there's a Donate Now button where you can give credit cards or you can mail in a check. Thank you so much. And then let us together join in with the prayer for protection. Together, if you will, at home. The light of God surrounds us.
The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us, and the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Amen.